Welcome boosters. We have a 20-minute full body workout for you using just a chair. Grab any dining chair you have, nice and sturdy chair. I'm gonna add a heavy weight as well. If you don't have it, no worries. We're gonna get started. So let's set it up. We're gonna take ourselves facing the seat and you're gonna wrap your hands on the sides of the seat. Make sure your thumbs are pressing up and forward. Step yourself back into a plane. Take your feet a little wider than your hips. Shift your shoulders forward, tuck your tailbone and find that lift out of the back of the shoulders. We're gonna go for a slow push-up, elbows bend for 2, and then lift. So a strong press of your toes into the floor, trying to get your chest right over that seat, nice and slow, pushing up. Exhale on the left, one more. We're gonna take it a little quicker, just 4 singles. We go for 4, warming up a little chest, upper back, feeling that little strong push out of the abs. Pull that last one up, walk your feet a little closer in, start to go for mountain climbers. Pull those knees right to the seat, and then keep reaching your head forward, like you're trying to push yourself all the way to the front, hugging that knee to the chest. Let's take those knees a little to the right and left. So going for spiders, pulling to the side, maybe add a little bend in the elbows, tiny micro push-up, getting that heart rate up as we go. Push it, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push your hips back. Hike it back, give yourself a little stretch. Roll yourself forward. One more set of climbers, but this time we go double B. Push into your toes, run it up, keep shooting the body forward. Shoulders stay right on top of those thumbs. 8 of these. Push, go deeper. Switching those toes real quick. For 3, for 2, and 1. Push. Give yourself a stretch. Pedal the knees, shake it out for a second, hips and shoulders. And then we're gonna slowly roll up. Take a step toward your chair. You're gonna grab the back of the seat. We're gonna start by stepping your left foot on the seat. Pull the right knee to your heart. Step the right leg down. Lengthen that left leg. Chest comes in towards the chair. A little quicker. Step, pull in, back, stretch. So we're going for a little step up. Trying to feel that entire left foot stepping on the seat. So you need to find a steady left leg. Right knee drives in. Push back. Pull. Try and stay low as you come up. So rounding your tailbone a little bit. Keeping your center of gravity low. Last one. Let's hold that left foot on. Just little knee drives. Little touches to the floor and then push in. Use your hands to press into the chair. Stay low for 8, 7. Find those low abdominals. Hug them in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step that right leg out. Turn towards the center. One leg is on the chair, one leg out. Hop a little wider so we have a little more space. Find that sumo squat. Turn out, arms out. We bend into the knees and we push. The leg that's on the seat is nice and steady. Into the heels. Find a bigger drop into your standing leg. Pull that last one low. Pick up your floor legs. Heel high, stretch, and bend. So we're trying to push off the big toes, mound of your steady leg. That's your floor leg. Nice and long, finding those wrapping inner thighs, outer thighs, pulling back. Last 2. Hold that last one down. Can you give me little dips? Maybe stretch those arms higher, grow out of the side bodies. Press a little deeper, hips, pull the knees behind you. 3 more, 2, and 1. Turn over to the seat. One more time. Keep that leg that's on the chair on. Flex your toes. All 10 toes facing the chair, hands to your hips. We're gonna find a little pistol squat. Sit into your hip and then push up. Now keep a micro bend in your knees. Relax the toes on that floor leg. No gripping. Try and think of leaning back. If you want a little bit more challenge, you can add a hover of that chair leg. Finding a little more energy through that quad. Lengthening your tailbone back. Keeping the spine nice and erect. Finding this. Last one we're gonna hold for pulses. 8 of these. Little dips, standing leg. Try and think of leaning back. The heart goes back for 3. Losing balance. Last 2 and 1. Gorgeous. We're gonna take another full turn. This time we're gonna turn our backs towards the chair. The standing leg, just the toes on the chair. You can pop a little further back. We're going Bulgarian lunge, hands to heart. Take a deep breath on the exhalation. Send your hips low. Push up. Now I want you to imagine like you're sinking into that chair. She goes really far back as we try and keep that front knee moving to past your toes. Good, again, I'm not hinging forwards. Keep the shoulders stacked over my hips. Let's go. Push it down, lower. Again, you can always come a little further with the toes to the back of the seat. Can we hold it? Little dips. 8 of these. Squeeze your inner thighs. Shift more weight back in 4, 3, 2. We're changing it up. Push the back toes into the seat. Plant your hands on the ground, right on the shoulders. Pop that back leg onto the chair as well. Hold yourself in that plank. Tuck your tailbone, hold it for a second. Now, we're alternating a leg lift. Push. Try and bring the toes to the center of the seat so the chair's nice and steady. No wobble. Flex your feet. Stay forwards with the chest. Push your arms into your scapula. Really lifting out of the front of the chest. Strong here. 4 more. 3. Last 2. Last 1. Hold it. Can you give me a full push-up? Your hands wider if you need to. Turn those fingers inwards. Try and keep your legs glued together. 4. This is gonna have a lot more demand on that upper body when your legs are on the chair. 2. Last one here. Drop 1 knee down. We're gonna drop that same leg that was on the floor, knee down. Turn over to the same side. Now you're bringing the inside of the foot on the chair. You're gonna bring that bottom hand under the shoulder. You can always use the top hand down. We're gonna push into that top leg. We're gonna try and lift that bottom knee to touch it and down. Again, if you can stretch that top arm up, find a little inner thigh. You really need to hug those bottom ribs down and towards your spine. 3 more, drop it down. 2 more, squeeze, and up. Ooh, inner thighs. Can you hold that last one for 5 seconds? 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the knees, take it down to your seat. I want you to take both feet on the chair. Maybe walk them to one corner, just so we have a little more in that V press. Lower down to that elbow, lean up, pop up to your palm, reach for the toes. Take it into little V-ups. Now you can stay here, you can go a little deeper, pushing all the way down and up, pressing into that bottom hand. I'm a little further away from my chair. Push it up, try and slice your top pinky finger towards the outside, opposite of the toes. Good, push it up and back. Stay here, 2 more. Can you go for last set with your legs hovering up towards your hand? Let's just do 3 of these. Squeeze, reach up, 2 more. Last one, we're gonna hold for a post. Stay on that elbow or onto your palm. Less weight in the bottom hand. Squeeze. Find those little side V-ups. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feet on the center of the chair. Walk your hips a little to your seat and come all the way down. Open up your knees into a bowed angle. So bring the heels together, knees wide in a butterfly shape. Hands interlace behind the head. Let's curl. Up and down. So we're going straight into some abdominals. Pull it in. Really feeling those deep core transfers. Hug those 2 front ribs together and lengthen your tailbone towards your chair. Can you hold your chest up, little posted? Relax the chin up, open the elbows. Really feel for lifting from the back of the shoulder, low back heavy. Hold yourself high if you need to drop the head. Bring the heels to toes together. Lift your feet off the chair and then tap them gently to the seat. We go up and tap. So I want you to feel a soft release into the hip flexors and a really deep press of your low back down. Again, if you need your head down, it's down. I do feel that the head up gives you a little more connection of your low back to the mat. 3 of these. Gorgeous. 2. We're gonna finish here on our back with a little more glute activation. Drop it. Drop your heels on the chair. So you want the heel pressing into the chair. You can scooch a little forwards. Arms by your side, head nice and long. Lift your hips, lower down. We're gonna find a little glute bridge. You'll be squeezing from those gluteal muscles. Think of your knees moving forwards. Now last one, I want you to hold your hips up. Stay there. Can you bring your right knee towards you? And then switch. Very gentle on the chair. Find that support with that bottom leg. Find the center of the chair if you need to go a little deeper. Pull it in. Try and keep lengthening out your hip bones. Forwards, relax the chest, the shoulders. Gorgeous. Last 2 here. Push and up. Final set. Finish on the opposite side. And then slowly drop it down. Good job. Swing yourself up real quick. We have one more move before we reset to the other side. So we're gonna sit on the chair for a second. We're gonna really take a second and sit. We're not here for long, obviously. You're gonna lean up and then drop down to your seat. So I'm gonna find a little hinge, bringing my chest forward, push into my heels. Start to find that energy from the back to the legs. We're gonna take it into a little explosion. We go up and drop, up, drop. I'm trying to fly off my legs, squeezing my inner thighs, finding that explosion. A little plyometrics, push up, 2 more. Last one, hold yourself onto your seat, take your hands to your heart. Dip forward, pick up your hips 1/2 inch, tiny dips down, hold it there, up, one more time, hold it, in, up, 4, tuck it, 3, 2, and 1, gorgeous. Little that, take your chair over towards the opposite side. Okay, I'm gonna move my weight, I did not use it, so let's not use it today. No push-ups, we're staying up, take your hands to the seat, find yourself back towards the seat. Now we're gonna step your right leg on, left knee comes in, drop it, right leg kick back, yes? Holding the back of this chair, finding a full step into the center of the seat, rounding your back as that knee drives in, back, push. So we're working the opposite leg, right? Your back leg is stepping on, your front leg is pulling in. Last 2, we're just finding that technique, that structure to stay low to the floor. Pull that last one in, round your back, tuck that knee in, punch yourself in. Find less push into your hands, more support into that grounded leg. Tiny touch to the floor and chip straight back up. Find it, you got 8, 7, good. Can you get it 1/2 inch lower? 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step it back, turn to the front. Find a sumo squat, hop that floor leg out, hands to the heart or hands to the side. Bend and stretch. Now, it's very easy to push all the energy into your standing leg. I want you to even out onto that higher leg. So you want to really push into that chair foot. Last one, hold it there. Just pick up your floor, heel off the floor. We stretch, we bend. Maybe arms up and down, adding a little more push in through the arms. Power up the upper body, although we're very much into low body for this one. Last 2, hold that last one down with the hips, up with the arms, push the knees back, little dips. 8, 7, can you shift more weight to your chair? 4 more, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Up it, one more time, turn to your chair, all toes forwards. Your chair leg goes long, you're gonna stand up. So hips and shoulders square to the chair, back heel is pushing down. We're gonna get a little squat and up. So we're going into a pistol squat. Energy moves back with you. You wanna try and keep the spine nice and lifted. Again, if you need, that leg stays on the chair. If you want a little extra, see if you can hover it. Woo, I'm feeling that quad. Really find, relax your tailbone back. Don't arch, don't round. 4, we hold. In 3, this is where I lose my balance, so I need to find it. Find your breath, little dips. You've got 8, 7, again, leg down or up. Last 3, 2, 1, and slowly release. Full turn back towards your chair. Take a full hop out, back toes. Your toes are on the chair, so your pedicure, your shoelaces. Keep your hips square. You're gonna send your knees down and a little bit up. We're always keeping a micro bend into that front leg. You want to try and keep that energy back. So I'm not shifting forwards. I'm imagining my back into a back wall. Push. The less into that back leg, the more you're going to feel it on that front thigh. Last one, hold it down, shift back. You got 8. Pick up that back knee, lower to the floor. Tuck your tailbone and moving forwards. 3, 2, and 1. Hands pop down under your shoulders. Step that back leg onto the seat. Hold it there, find it. Flex your feet, alternate. Lift and tap. Legs are super long. Flex through the feet and imagine like you're trying to bring your mouth forwards as you push your heels to the back of the chair. Good. Stay here. Hips are steady. No wobbly. No movement here. 2 more. It's up and out. Gorgeous. When you're ready, bottom knee comes down, top leg into this chair. Hand under the shoulder, arm up or down. You're gonna push to the entire instep of your top leg. You're gonna find that bottom leg, lift it up. Now, if this is too much, you can always keep the toes down and just start to think of you lift that bottom knee. 3 more. Keep that left shoulder right over the wrist. 2 more. Knees together, little lifts. Hold it there. Can you stay? No lifts, we're just holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down, turn yourself onto your seat. Let's go to the corner on that bottom elbow. Reach up. I want you to really think of reaching to that opposite toe. If you want to go bigger, roll yourself up, pop yourself up, all day. Good. So wherever you are, you bend your knees a little bit. Go for those VX. That side oblique. Exhale, push. You got 3 more. Can we try and see if we can bring your legs up towards your hand? Just for 2. Up. Last one. Hold it. Tiny pulses. 8. Smash in. Make sway bottom up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the feet to the center. Walk your hips a little close. Pull yourself down. Bring the toes in, the heels together, knees wide. We're going to start in that butterfly shape and go for those little curls. So the legs are going to go up in a moment, but we want to start to engage upper abdominals. Hold it there. Little lifts, chin up, head back, elbows wide. I want you to see if you can stay up there. Hover your legs up. I want you to see if you can alternate, maybe 1 foot at a time. Really little tiny, tiny taps to the chair. Can you do this with a longer leg? Can you keep that rotation? Maybe touching the backs of your legs to the seat. Can you add a little rotation? Move your chest towards that lifted leg. Keep your toes rotated out from the hips. Again, we're done in 8. Think of lifting both shoulders, moving from the ribs. Keep the back heavy. Last 3, last 2, and 1. Heels on the center of the seat. Glide down if you need it. Arms by your side. Push into your heels. Little bridges. Now this is where that weight is in handy. You can always place it on your hips for a little more glute activation. Last one, hold your hips high. Let's march it. In and out. In, we're almost there. 4 and 3, are ready for our last finisher? 2 more. Last one, drop your hips. Roll yourself up for a second. We're gonna change things up. One more time, we're gonna sit on that chair. When you're ready, you're gonna find your seat on the chair. This time we're gonna work a little more upper body. We're gonna go into some triceps. Take your hands, grab the sides of the seat with your fingers towards the bottom and your thumbs towards the top. Walk your legs back. Give yourself a moment. What's wrong with the music? I'm resetting it for a second. We're almost there. It's gonna come. Something got stuck with the music, but never mind. We are still here to go. Are you ready? Yes, let's do it. Take it out. Hold the chest nice and lifted. Legs maybe further out. Bend the elbows and push. So we're going for those tricep dips. Push. Try and keep your hips staying back behind you. Weight is in your heels. Lean into the seat. 4 more singles. Squeeze the elbows. Open up the chest. Think of the hips really heavy. Maybe the weight over your lap. Hold that last one here. Stay there. Send one leg out if you can. Send the other. Stay low. Tiny dips. Elbows. 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 Good. Scratch the back with that chair. In 3, in 2, and 1. Push yourself up. 1 foot in step. We're going to finish with a little explosion. Last set here, guys. Sit on your chair on that last set. Sit on your chair. You ready? We're going to find a stand and a drop. Stand and drop. Now maybe for this one, we're going to move those fingers back towards the chair as we stand. Good. We get a little more work. Can we add that hop? Up and hop. We're going to go for singles. We're going to pick it up in tempo. We got a little quicker, maybe not even touching the chair, just grazing it. 8, 7, 6, explode it out. 4, 3, 2, stay with your hips a 1/4 of an inch, a millimeter off the chair. Hands to your heart, little pulses up. Bring it up, stay low. 8, 7, 6, we're done. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Give yourself a second, a cocktail, a coffee if you're me, and just go on with your life. and thinking of your chair in a very different way. See you later.